Yo, what is up, movie fans? My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be reacting to the brand new Superman trailer. And this is my most anticipated movie releasing in 2025, so let's get right into the trailer. Okay, let's get it. Okay, we're starting out somewhere near the Fortress of Solitude. Dang, Superman got messed up. Already got a bloody Superman. Also getting a look of broccoli cut Clark. Still love the big difference between the looks of Superman and Clark. Gosh, Rachel Brosnahan looks so good as Lois Lane. She's gonna absolutely kill it. Clark and Pa Kent. Still love the look of Kent Farm. I don't care what everybody else is saying. Oh shit, that's Crypto! See his little cape flapping.
Crypto.
Ah, he's so cute.
Home. Take me home.
Ooh, that's an amazing shot. Okay, Lex Luthor is looking like a D1 hater. They already got him right in that sense. That's seeing him holding up the flag, that kid. That's what Superman's about. The kaiju rumors were true. The Fortress. Justice League International. Man, there's so much happening right now. Mr. Terrific! Lois! That looks like to be where the first look was taking place. Dude, Superman is gonna win July, bro. That trailer was amazing. Like, so much happened, though. I have so many thoughts about the Superman trailer. Also, I changed the lights to blue because I feel like it was more fitting. But now that we've heard, like, kind of like the full score, I love it. I think that little snippet we got a couple of days ago was really good too. It was like an ethereal feel and it made me feel really warm inside. But this part of the score feels like bombastic and just like, it's hard to describe, but there's like a little bit of rock influence in it too, which makes sense for James Gunn. And I like that there's a defining feature of that score because I don't think any other Superman score has like a rock influence. If there is, I'm mistaken. Because that's something me and my friend were talking about leading up to this, that the score didn't really sound unique at first. And I'm really glad that it does now. I love how this trailer is structured and that the first time we're seeing Superman in motion in the film is like at his lowest, or at least what I'm assuming is his lowest. And at his lowest, he calls for Crypto, which just made me so excited to see him in the cape and in motion. And I know he doesn't like the traditional Crypto, but I don't mind it personally, especially with the backstory that James Gunn gave for him. I think Rachel Brosnahan literally just looks like Lois Lane. She probably looks the most like Lois Lane in my opinion than anyone that's ever been cast. Even though the actress from Superman and Lois is my favorite Lois Lane performance, even though I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I think the look of Kent Farm is a very realistic take on Kent Farm. I know a lot of people were complaining when we saw the set photo of it that it's not like this like big farmhouse. But honestly, as someone who lives in the South, I want to feel like that I've passed this house before down the highway. And that's exactly the feel that I get from this house. And speaking of Kent Farm, it is looking like we're going to get some flashbacks between Pa Kent and Clark Kent. And I am really looking forward to how James Gunn handles that relationship. And one of James Gunn's biggest strengths as a director, in my opinion, is the relationships between characters. So if he kills this relationship alongside the Clark and Lois relationship, I think the heart of this movie is just going to be undeniable. And talking about Crypto again, I think Crypto is going to bring even more wide appeal to this movie, to be honest. And showing him off in the trailer was a great move on their part because almost everyone loves dogs. And Crypto hasn't been done in a Superman movie before, so it's something new to this iteration. That slow-mo shot of Superman saving that kid was really cool. And I love that the shot that we see right after that in the trailer is just Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor looking like an absolute hater. And ever since Nicholas Hoult has been cast as Lex Luthor, I've been extremely excited to see this iteration of the character, because he is one of my favorite, like, currently working actors today. And Nicholas Hoult has lost out on so many superhero roles in the past, like the Batman, and he tried out for Superman, that I think he can channel some of that hater energy into his performance. And in my opinion, I think he'll easily be the best movie Lex that we've seen. Not live action, but movie. We got a shot of Superman punching through some glass, and there was kind of a James Gunn-esque feel to that shot where it kind of swept out. It looked like something I had seen in a Guardians movie before. I think the scene that we get right after that is one of the best scenes in the trailer, of a kid holding up a Superman flag in the midst of what looks like a battle. And it's capturing the feel that I've been wanting this movie to capture since its announcement, and it's that hopeful feel of Superman. And honestly, James Gunn just understands the character, it seems like. And I think it's really interesting to put a scene right after that where the public is kind of hating on Superman, probably a part of Lex Luthor's scheme. And I think that's really going to tie into that first look we got of Superman, where he's kind of just putting on his work boots and it looks like he kind of doesn't want to go to work, but he's doing it anyway. And that would be really interesting if that first look photo just ties into the whole arc of the movie of, like, he's got to be the symbol of hope whether people like him or not. But then we get the look of the Justice League International members with Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner and Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl. And in that scene of Hawkgirl, she's fighting a kaiju, which those rumors about Superman fighting a kaiju in this movie are now confirmed. And speaking of that first look photo we got, we're seeing the actual scene of it in this trailer too, with a conversation between Lois and Clark while the city is kind of looking like it's being destroyed in the background. And I feel like the dialogue in this scene just has to cook with the way Lois is looking at Clark and probably inspiring him to go back out there. We get a good look at Mr. Terrific and just a montage of a bunch of scenes from the movie. The floating shot of Superman and Lois spinning around as they're kissing is that's just peak Superman and Lois in my opinion. And the trailer ends off with a shot of Clark and Lois as well. But overall, this was an amazing trailer for this movie, and I think this movie is going to win July next year. And I know we haven't seen a trailer for Fantastic Four Jurassic World yet, but I think this movie is going to have a Top Gun Maverick effect where it just has a wide appeal amongst audiences. You might have all these people hating on the movie on the internet that are mad Henry Cavill is not Superman anymore, but I promise you that is the loud minority. I feel like most people that are going to see this trailer in theaters are going to see that it's just titled Superman. It's just a Superman movie, and everybody kind of needs a hopeful movie in these times today. So I feel like this movie is going to win July, and it's going to have legs at the box office. It's going to be a good start to the DC universe, and I think this trailer proved that to me. And it also not only solidified my top most anticipated movie for next year, it locked it in place. But if you enjoyed my reaction, make sure to leave a like on the video. It really helps out the algorithm a lot. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more content like this. Make sure to share the video with a friend if you think they would enjoy it as well. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the Superman trailer. And as always, guys, it's been Noezone. Peace.